Deion Sanders, man, most of some college football, man. We ain't talked about your favorite team in a long time. Deion Sanders says in a press conference, pull it back up, JB. You're going to take it off while I'm reading the question. Damn. Says in a press conference at the Big 12 Media Day that he's judged on a different scale than other coaches. Barely played a video.
You feel an obligation with whom you are to perform at a higher level or coach at a higher level.
Yeah, yes.
Dana White.
Yes, I'm judged on a different scale. My wins are totally different than your wins. Your wins, you just judge in football. That's why I have to start out and give you education and academics and so forth. I have to give you those things so you understand there's a greater scope. I can't win 9 games and our GPA suffers. Our GPA can't be high, but we lose another 8 games. We can't not go and grab high school players and you got a bunch of guys in the portal, out of the portal that's getting incarcerated. My wins are different. We have to win in every area. That's the way we're judged. And I'm cool with that because we come a little different.
JB, you just heard the video from Coach Prime, Coach Deion, as you like to call it. Is that real talk? Do you agree with him? What's your take on that?
Well, he does his own hype. He hypes his own self up. So everything that he gets, he deserves. That goes for any coach, though. He is always in the media for a reason. So now you can't renege and act like you're not going to be scrutinized different when you have your own son's media team running around filming you. Like, you've set that bar.
Right.
Like, you can't now say I'm going to be judged different. You're judged different because of what you did and what you do every single day. Period. Like, that's just what it is. I don't see why that's so hard to grasp.
But he also said that's okay. He said that at the end.
That's what I'm saying. He's accepted
so he's telling the truth then. So you do agree that Coach Prime is judged a little differently than other coaches based upon his own attention grabbing, I'm not gonna call it antics. That's just who he is. Like,
yeah, he's created it though. It's not like we came out saying, Deion, you're gonna be watched over anybody. No, he's created this narrative because he wants to be that guy. He's always been that flamboyant guy from jump. From the draft on in the NFL when he was a great youngster and one of the best NFL players, I say top 3 of all-time players. Why would you think he's going to be different now? Like, that's like me saying, you think I'm changing tomorrow?
Right. I hear you.
Some fucking Catholic churchgoer or something.
Right. Now you are who you are.
That's it. And he is who he is. So I don't know why we think all of a sudden he was supposed to be different, but that's why he's getting judged though.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's part of it, but also, I mean,
plus, to be honest, he's a head coach now of a Power 5.
Yeah, exactly.
He was at Jackson State,
right,
which he lost both bowl games.
But they had 2 of their best seasons in years before him getting there.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, they're gonna automatically take. Come on, dog. Unless you win your last game, you're always gonna be scrutinized in this sport. Until he wins his last game of the year, he's always gonna be scrutinized. So my point is, they're gonna say, you know how media are anyway. Oh, you couldn't beat so-and-so in the bowl game.
Right.
Then you go to Colorado and you go 2-8 or 4-8, whatever.
Yeah, 4-8, yeah.
You go 4-8, guess what? Now it goes back to, well, you never won the big one in Jackson State anyway.
Starts to add it up.
Yeah, that's what they do. So I went 2-8 my last season.
Did you get scrutinized?
I still had 41 cats go D1 and 6 in the league now. Yeah, I got scrutinized. But why is it different than winning it all the year before with a more loaded roster the next year? Bright lights. Netflix, everybody, kids want to be on camera. We got hoes checking in the dorms from all over the motherfucker. They just want to be on camera and shit. It's a joke. It's a bad nucleus of fucking people. So it is what it is. So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I really don't disagree with you on this one. I think I always say 2 things can be true. So like, yes, I think he's brought the attention on himself, but also he's an all-time great. So the attention would have been there anyway. I just think he's elevated to even a higher level with all the well-off media, having the son record things, the sound bites, his sons, et cetera. But like you said, Deion has always wanted that. Like, he's not scared of the smoke. He's not scared of failure and people coming at him for losing. Because if he does win, and he believes he will, obviously, as he should, you got to give him that same love and that same praise. So I think he's okay with the risk of getting that down talk and being a quote unquote failure to the eyes of the media and the viewers, because he truly believes that he's building a program there with his team. You know what I'm saying? And time will tell that. We'll find out real soon.
Evan Volpe, G Wizzy, and Fat Still. Drop your guys' resume real quick for us so we can see it. Please drop your resume because you are absolute three nobodies.
What they say?
You should sit around, get together, and circle jerk each other off like you do in your mama's basement when you suck your mama's titty. Because that's all you motherfuckers do. You're absolute nobody.
Jebby, what did they say?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're absolute nobodies who comes in this chat every morning, and this is their get out of jail free card. They had to come in here because they're nobodies. They suck on their mama's titties. Fat Still, you suck on your mama's titties, bitch boy. That's what you do. You bag my groceries every day, homie. That's what you do. I'll see you later at Walmart, you fat bitch. Make sure you get my fucking plastic bags too this time, not paper, motherfucker. So let's dive into the next topic real quick. Obama meets Team USA. And by the way, Bailey, before you show that, let me go back one step to Deion.
Mm-hmm.
He's being scrutinized in the same way that Michigan is not this year. Michigan just fucking won the Natty last time I checked.
Yeah.
So in a lot of people's eyes, why are they? They're being disrespected like a motherfucker. They've already dismissed them from winning. They got Penn State, Ohio State. They're like, nah, Michigan.
It's because Harbaugh left.
Harbaugh left.
That's the main thing.
QB,
yeah. Running back who's been there forever. Yep.
But remember, the head coach that's sitting there is a brother.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so that's my point on all this thing. Loxley, a good friend of mine, is a brother.
Yeah.
He was undefeated last year for the first 5 weeks.
What you trying to say?
Deion gets all the hype, but there are good coaches out here who are brothers that don't get shit.
JB, we talk about this
So, by the way,
exhaustion. It's Coach Deion, though.
Did Coach Moore not fill in for 6 fucking games last year?
It was undefeated. Yeah, shout out to Coach Moore.
So why is he being so fucking backhanded, slapped in the face?
But no one's talking. I haven't heard anybody talk bad about Michigan. They're just not getting the uproar.
Michigan, not like they're still returned 30-something% of their roster.
But why
overall?
Why are you calling disrespect? Like, I'm not seeing anybody disrespect Michigan.
To me,
you're saying they should be getting more praise. Is what you're saying?
In the boxing world,
yeah.
When you're a champ and you have a mediocre game or fight,
yep.
What do they tell the opponent? What does he have to do to win? Because there's no way you can go the distance and not do what to the champ.
You got it. You got to knock him out. You got to knock him out.
You have to knock the champ out.
Yeah.
So is Michigan not the champ?
Yes. Right.
So
yeah. Reigning champ.
So regardless of what you think they are projected and all that, Bronny, shout out to Bronny who had a monstrous 3-point game. Live access removed. For what, homie?
JB, I told you this from the jump.
But I didn't say
you
that.
just cussed out 3 of the people said they sucking their mama titty in the basement. You had a whole rant. Yeah. JB spazzes out and forgets what he said.
Yeah. But listen,
continue.
But it's the same point, Freddie Mac. Freddie Mac's another one. This motherfucker is another one.
Shout out to Freddie Mac. You got to knock the champ out. I got you. At the end of the day, they are the reigning champs until they're not. So
and
I respect
the disrespect that they get for. Here's my point. We rather cover a 4-8 Colorado at an all-time high over a fucking undefeated national champ.
But we also fall into that same thing. Like, we are media, JB. So like
that's what I'm saying, though.
We don't have to.
But we keep it real. We're telling everybody like we're saying it.
But
us too. We always say it.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, why is Michigan so disrespected?
But it's not about Michigan thing. Topic. Like, nobody just don't nobody care. Steve Kim came on here yesterday and said he actually enjoys having Deion as a coach in college because it makes the sport interesting. His personality, as much as criticism as he gets, and sometimes he gets on this show, he gives us soundbite. He gives us these other teams ain't giving us nothing. They're all PC. They're keeping everything in house. There's nothing to talk about. So you can be as great as you want to be. You could be the reigning champion, but at the end of the day, you're boring. There's nothing exciting about you. There's no type of pizzazz. There's nothing about you that stands out right now in the offseason that's going to give us soundbite. Now, once the season starts, better believe Michigan, Ohio State, all the blue blood teams, we're going to be talking about those teams based upon what they show on that Saturday. But right now in the offseason, man, Deion and Colorado they're the main team right now that's giving us actual content. And again, it's Deion. I keep trying to say that. It ain't got nothing to do with, he black. Why ain't y'all supporting the other black coach? No, we support the black coach, but he's Deion. Like, period. Like, if Tom Brady became a head coach in college, he's gonna get a lot of attention. When you're an all-timer, as you call him, an all-time great as a player, and you go do something like become a coach, you're going to get a ton of attention. Like that's natural.
Yeah. That's still CU save college football.